Oh, well, I went to, I obtained a master's degree in psychology. I was a psychotherapist for many years.
Right.
And before I became a writer, I guess it helps me with my characters.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah. Well, that's it. Well, when did you start writing? Because I know, I mean, I haven't seen you in 25,
Very long time.
maybe 20, 28, 30 years. But I do remember you talking about way back when that you always wanted to write.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My mother was a school teacher, so she taught me how to read and write before I even went to school.
Right.
So, I mean, I've always had a passion for it. I wanted to do it. And now by 1995, I was diagnosed with some conditions that I couldn't work physically anymore. And so I threw myself back into my writing and came up with some interesting books, I think.
Yeah, I guess you have.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the first one, okay. The Truth About
Fairies.
Fairies.
Mm-hmm.
What is that about?
Really, it's about Madison Lancaster. It's her story from the time she's 10 until she's 37. And it reveals a lot of the secrets that we women don't tell our mothers. That we women, secrets we keep. We
Like
don't
what?
share.
What do you mean you don't tell your mother?
Well, there are just some things that we women don't tell our mothers.
All right, like what? Give me something you don't tell your mother that you didn't tell your mother.
You'll have to read
I'll
the
have to
book.
read it, huh?
Yeah.
Well, who do you tell if you don't tell your mother?
Girlfriends, usually. You
Really?
know, we talk.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
But you wouldn't say that to your mother.
No, there are some things that you don't say. I bet there are some things you haven't told your mother.
Well, there's probably a lot of things I never told my
There
mother.
you go, see? So, yeah, it reveals a lot of things that go on in society that, you know, women really don't tell. They keep the secrets.
So this is this
It's an adult book.
right? That's what, I guess that's what I was getting to. It's
Yeah.
it's not
This one's a family book.
okay. The
And,
old ones.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we don't want to jump too quick here. We don't want to jump too quick. Now, this is a fantasy. It's a
They're novels.
novels, but that's what I'm getting
Yeah,
at.
they're not, yeah, they're novels.
They're fiction.
They're
Yeah.
fictional.
Now, what inspired you to come to the characters, and where did you get your inspiration for the characters in the book?
Well, we're all characters.
This is true. This is true.
And you just pick up on there, and it's, I don't know, I think I have a skill to write.
Yeah. Well, you must.
I
You found the
enjoy it.
publisher. How did you find the publisher?
Oh my gosh. I sent out 3 queries and to see if I could get, you know, someone interested, and I had nothing.
Right.
Someone told me that Going with the Wind had been submitted 72 times, so I said,
Come on. Are you kidding?
no, I'm serious.
Really?
So I said, oh, I
Well,
don't.
if that happens, yeah, you can.
I don't
In
see
other
any
words,
shot.
you're not going to get accepted right off the bat, so you can expect to be
Right.
rejected, right?
So I just said, oh, well, I'll just write for me. I'm enjoying it. And I
Right.
have, you know, friends that love to read it, and they say, give me more, you know. And so one January, I got a phone call from someone who had read the old ones, Rock Publishing, and they really wanted to publish it. And I was floored. It was so exciting.
Really?
My first book.
No, is that the first one?
Yeah, this
Oh,
was
so
the
we're
first one.
we're going wrong here. We're going wrong. This is your first book.
Yeah, this was the old ones.
Now, you sent this out to how many publishers?
3.
3.
Mm-hmm.
And Rock
Rock Publishing, yes, they wanted
came back to you and said, we
They
want to
loved
publish it.
Yep, they read it.
That had to be a shock, huh?
It's a family read too, and what it is it contains no foul language, no
Right.
erotica,
Right.
and so it's as politically correct as possible. So it's families can get into it, you know, read it with their kids. And matter of fact, this book's been used as a teaching tool for teaching English as a second language.
Really?
Yeah, it has no cursing words or anything
Right, right.
nasty. So, and it is politically correct. It has a variety of cultures, and it speaks about them. And as a matter of fact, this takes place in South America. Had to do a great deal of research because I've never been there.
I have.
Have you?
Yes, I
Yeah.
have. Yes, I have.
And so I had to know a great deal about Brazil and
That's where I was. I've been to Brazil.
Machu Picchu.
Yes,
and,
yes.
You know, all the little airports
Right.
around. Yeah. And it's a great story. I mean, it's about children who are in remission from leukemia, and They have chaperones. Their plane crashes. They survive, you know, cuts and this type of thing.
Right.
And they try to somehow wait until they're saved, but they find a cave and begin to disappear one by one, and then boom, the story starts.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, it's odd that you're originally from Canada, grew up in the United States, yet you write a book about South America.
Yeah, it's a fascinating place.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. It took me about a year of research, you know, and I mean, they have different flowers and plants and foods, and it's so different.
And you know, it's amazing. Most people don't even realize that Brazil is one of, I think there's one other country in South America, small country, that speaks Portuguese. Everybody else speaks Spanish in South America and Central America.
That's true. And it's even a different Portuguese. It's a little bit different.
Oh, sure. It's like Canadian French is to Parisian French.
Right,
Oh, you speak French.
right.
I know you do, right?
Right, like American is to English.
Right.
It's
right.
weird, yeah.
Yes, of course. Oh, well, we're far removed. When you're far removed from something, you pick up on other things. You make slang out of different things,
Right.
shorten things, and what, you know, stuff like that.
Right.
Now, when was this first published?
This was the first book to be published. It was
Yeah, when?
2008.
Okay.
And the next one after that was
Okay.
this one. This one,
Yo Phoenix, huh?
Yo Phoenix.
Now, that's not politically correct.
It exposes society's failure to challenge our youth.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't a psychotherapist for nothing.
Wow. Wow, that's heavy stuff.
It's a tough love story, and it's really exciting. It's based on an island off the coast of Maine. It's a pseudo-military academy.
Right.
And
Does it exist?
it's-
The military academy? It
No.
doesn't.
No.
Only in your head.
No, but it should.
It should exist. All right.
And
So go ahead, explain it to me.
It's better than a 5-star hotel. It's awesome.
Really?
The
Not
only thing-
Kitty Bunkport, is it?
No, but there are cameras that peer throughout this whole compound, and so the
Big
cadets,
Brother's
the kids,
watching?
parents send affluent people send their children, their progenies there to be redirected, and it's a
Oh.
tough love thing. It's very, very tough, and the kids don't like being viewed all the time, except in the privacy of showers and dressing rooms and this type of stuff. But one kid finds the control room.
Oh, and what does he do? Sabotage it?
Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Oh,
Once again,
come on, you got to tell me a little bit. You got to tell me a little bit.
Oh, a lot happens, believe me.
Really?
Yeah. No, it is. It's very exciting.
Yeah?
Yeah, and you know what it is, too? It's, kids really have no way nowadays, our youth, of showing how brave and courageous they are. They climb tall buildings to tag them, or, they do drugs, or kids have kids, or it's very, very, very sad, actually.
Yes.
So, yep. So this deals with the Yo Phoenix. The Phoenix program was the name of the program. So one kid coined the term Yo Phoenix.
Yo Phoenix, huh? So you've had to do a lot of research for all these books, right? Even though you were already educated, and you had a lot of
research,
education, you had a lot of, just by virtue of your profession, right?
Yep, had to do a great deal of research, yeah.
And how'd you come up with these characters?
Well, I spend a great deal of time in the Canadian Appalachians.
Right,
I have
which was funny when you told me you were in the Appalachians, and I'm saying, Appalachia, I thought that was in like down south.
Yeah, no, I have a little cottage there by a cold water lake. It's very, very quiet. So I have a lot of time to spend on my characters.
Wow.
And, I love creating.
How
the
long does it take you
characters.
to write a book? How long did it take you to write this book?
1 year.
1 year.
The research is longer
Holy cow.
because there's a great deal of research in this too. You need a timeline.
I got to write a book, I have all the stuff I've been saving over my lifetime for all
It's
the things that
awesome.
I've been through. And I've kept the diaries for like
I'm
30
writing
years.
I'm working on my own biography now, but I realize that you want to tell all the truth.
Right.
And then I realize
You can't.
that's not really very